Hello, everybody, and our camera is over here.
Hi,
okay?
camera. Okay.
I usually put a little sticky note there.
Hi.
Hi, Flosstube. Jan Hicks here of Jan Hicks Creates, and I have a guest. This is Kelly. I was going to ask for you the correct pronouncing of your last name. Coombs?
It is Coombs. You
Kelly
got it right.
Coombs. She is Kelly 4.0 on Instagram and on Flosstube. Is that your username on YouTube?
Yep. And on YouTube, I think YouTube, I'm Kelly Coombs.
Okay, so Kelly and I hooked up, I guess, first with my videos, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And then on Instagram because Kelly is teaching herself to knit.
Yes.
And Kelly has been reaching out and asking questions, and I've been cheering her on. So she came today to sit with me and knit and stitch, and I said, well, you know, Tuesday's my Flosstube day. You're going to be on my Flosstube with me.
Absolutely. I'm here.
So we're very excited, and she also wanted to get up here before this storm hits.
Right.
Kelly lives, what part of Virginia would you call that? Northern Virginia?
I live far enough outside of D.C. in Fauquier County, Northern Virginia, horse country.
Horse country. So
Yeah.
Kelly is probably, oh my goodness, look at Sasha. Sasha is crawling into Kelly's basket right now.
Acting like Morris.
Acting like a cat. Yeah,
Yes,
Morris
Morris.
with Suzette. Yep. Although he's not knocking stuff off, but
It's
yeah.
great. I love it. It's great. He's more than welcome.
So I'm afraid Kelly is going to get hit more with the hurricane coming in than we are, the track that they're showing right now. So we decided to get her up here before this hurricane comes in and have a little fun here on Flosstube.
Absolutely.
So, a little bit of business first. Not too much. I just wanted to make sure you all have heard. Kelly, have you seen 123 Stitches announcement about Lizzie Kate?
Yeah, they're going to do the every once in a while releases, right?
Well, every once in a while releases, and they're going to carry their whole line. They're going to be reprinting and carrying Lizzie Kate's whole line, so we don't have to worry about never being able to get Lizzie Kate patterns again.
I think Pam and Steph are probably very happy people.
I think there's a lot of people who are very happy.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Now, they did say that there's a Christmas sampler coming out in October.
Wow.
You can put your email address in to get notified whenever that is available. I've already done that.
Okay.
So
that'll be on our list to do later today.
Yep. So yeah, that's like the big news in the cross stitch
Yeah,
world.
that's fantastic.
The other big news, I didn't plug the microphone back in. Guys, I'm going to plug the microphone back in. I'm not going to start again because we're having a good flow here. So forgive me for the volume changing.
Sorry.
It's only almost 3 minutes. We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
So the only other news that I thought I'd share, and I think I might have mentioned this, I never remember from one video to the next. Even if it's just 2 days ago, I don't remember what I said.
Right.
You know, I have the white hair to prove it, right?
Absolutely.
So, you know, we're taking the RV out across the country to Arizona.
Right.
We leave September 29th. October 1st, we are going to be stopping in Cincinnati. I will be going to Keepsakes.
Oh, that's nothing. Is it a First Friday stitch?
It is not. It's a Monday.
It's a Monday, okay.
I talked to Steph and Pam.
Okay.
And they are both going to be there.
Oh,
so I'm
fun.
very excited about that.
Okay, that'll have to be a Flosstube video.
Yeah, well, I don't know whether we'll have time for that, but yes, we will definitely be doing some type of video. My poor friend Janine. Janine is the gal that I met, that I went to visit in Canada.
Canada, right? Yeah.
Who very patiently waited for me at Stitch It Central while Heidi and I toward Stitch It Central. Janine and her husband Dave are coming down from Canada to meet us in Cincinnati.
That's going to be fantastic.
Because that'll be the last time they get to see us before you go. Hopefully they're going to make a trip out to Hawaii to visit us. But
excellent. Good. Good.
So it'll be Janine and I at Keepsakes and Dave and Mike at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. So
that'll be
I
busy
told
all
Mike
day.
there's no way I'm going to Wright-Patterson with him.
No.
Because he thought that, okay, one day we'll do Wright-Patterson and the next day we can do your cross-stitch thing. No, honey.
No, baby.
I love you dearly. I'm not spending the day looking at planes and tanks.
No. It's perfect. It's a perfect setup then,
and
right?
Dave and Mike both love that, so they're going and doing their thing. We're doing our thing.
It'll be perfect.
That's going to be a lot of fun. And then I'm also doing the Taos Wool Festival and a few days later. So, you know, there's all these sheep and wool festivals around the country. Like Rhinebeck is the big one in New York. Maryland has the Sheep and Wool Festival at the beginning of May. Huge. It's vendors, indie dyers, just
Right.
Everything related to sheep and wool come together.
We have a lot to talk about today after we're done here.
Shenandoah, actually. How close are you up to the Shenandoah? I'll
Not
have to
far.
get that information, because there's actually one in Shenandoah, I think, in October.
Oh, we know where I'm going to be.
I'll have to get that information to you. But anyways, Taos is a big one.
Okay.
Taos, New Mexico. So we'll be, the
You're gonna
timing
go
will
there.
be right. And I was talking to Maria Maria Kutzner. I'm sorry, I'm blowing that, I think. Maria Kutzner on Instagram. She and I were talking last night, and she may join us out in Taos, so I'll get
Oh, you're
to
just
meet
having
Maria.
a blast. She's having too much fun. Okay, excellent. Good.
I travel to where I can meet people.
People, that's right. Yeah, people are the best.
So, that was the main news for today. Kelly brought some stuff to show. I have some stuff to show. Most of this you guys just saw because I did that little video yesterday. Was it yesterday?
I think it was yesterday.
I think it was yesterday, on showing how to do the Algerian eye and talking about how I hold my fabric. So there's not a whole lot of new things that I have, but Kelly has some very pretty things. So Kelly, would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Can I go first? Is that okay?
That
if
is
it's okay, I
awesome.
go first.
You're the guest. You go
Oh,
first.
thank you. So here on September 11th, I just thought it's also my husband's birthday.
She left him to come and see me.
Sorry, but you know, we're a retired Army family, so the whole idea of stitching what you believe, when Kelly Stadola, that So Kelly Co. on Etsy, came out with her Bitsy Bob, this had to happen. So it's neat to sit. This is a Bitsy Bob too, holds all of my goodies and floss.
We love our Bitsy Bobs.
They're wonderful. And then she wonderfully sent to Mama Joan the same fabric to make up a project bag for me. And so this is my Stitch What You Believe set. So in my Stitch What I Believe Bitsy Bob and Mama Joan project bag, I am now stitching from Heartstring Samplery from Beth Twist, the Apostles' Creed. I think Laureate Mischievous Stitches has just done a fabulous job sharing a little bit about a very special sampler in her life. And after a tough time for myself, the idea of stitching what I believe, this has really been very centering for me. So I've had a great time with that.
I love how Beth, like on the back of that, there's a whole description of what inspired her. It's so neat to see designers put that kind of information.
Right.
You just, you get to know them a little better, and that's kind of what
it's
part
wonderful.
of what we enjoy.
It is. So this is my progress so far. Let's see.
This is the fun of Flosstube, how to show stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So I apologize for it being wrinkled. I just took it out of the Q-snap to put it away so I could put my next project in. So there you have that. So it's going beautifully. I'm loving it. It's an easy stitch. It's going really fast.
Nothing like words to move a project along, right?
They do. And this is, I picked this up at the Stitching Post here in Maryland. I was supposed to come up and see Jan earlier, but she had been really sick with that cold.
Really sick,
Yeah, so I went ahead and came up that day anyway, and went to the Stitching Post. And this is on 28 count. I forget the color. I'm so sorry. I have it in my app, but this is 28 count from R&R.
Nice.
R&R.
So you're using the X Stitch app?
I am using
Good
the
girl.
X Stitch app, and we have to talk about that a little bit more later.
We have so much to talk about today.
We have a lot to talk about. Actually, after
She
this,
brought knitting.
Yes, I brought knitting, and we have work to do. So, and then I guess the next thing, stitching along with everybody else, the thousands of others.
It's amazing,
It's
isn't it?
wonderful to be so united.
Yes.
But this is my 'Tis the Season, and this is all Victorian motto. Thank you, Nancy. You are the most generous woman. Thank you for sharing your talent with us. But this is
fabric
my 'Tis the
is
Season.
gorgeous. I love that.
Again, this is 28 count, and from Victorian motto as well.
Do you remember what the name of the fabric is? What she calls it?
I cannot remember the name of the fabric. We went back and forth discussing the pear versus more of a taupe neutral, and the email thread got to be this long. I couldn't keep up, so I just finally said, "Just send me what you think will work. So long as it's 28 count, I'll be fine."
Yeah.
So this is what she sent, but I believe I've posted on my Instagram, Kelly 4.0. I've posted this and the name of the fabric there.
Okay, cool.
So yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's turned out really great. And that's all I have. You have a couple things here that I have as well.
Okay.
To show, so I'll just let you show them.
Alrighty. So my projects, again, I haven't done much more than what you've seen yesterday. So Indigo Lane, I worked a little bit more on the grass. And again, I'm, you know, the colors are totally different. I've said before, I didn't actually get out the pattern. I told Kelly, you need to get out the pattern and show them, and then I didn't get my own out because you guys have already seen this. But if you remember, the house is dark, and the house is a darker color, and the trim is light, and I've totally flipped that around. The fence is the same light color as the trim, so, you know, I did it the same color as the trim, which is, so I believe, Banker's Gray. The roof is Pamlico, which I haven't the faintest idea what Pamlico even means.
Me neither.
But
Me
that's
neither.
what it is.
Somebody tell us.
And I believe that what I'm using for the grass, what I finally settled on, is Southern Mint by Victorian Motto.
So pretty.
And I just, it's really working out well. It's funny, Kim Esmond, I believe it was Kim Esmond, made a comment on, not the last video I did, the instructional one, but the one before that, that she doesn't even like blues, but seeing my Indigo Lane, she's decided she has to do this. So I'm like, let's talk color, Kim. If you want to change stuff, we can. I'm going to give you the confidence to do that.
Absolutely.
So, don't have a whole lot more. I'm starting to work up the tree now. So it's really just this little part over here. So I'm going to keep plugging away at this and hopefully get this done. Keep plugging away at this because Harbor Haven, I showed this.
I can't wait to see this.
A little bit again yesterday and a little bit of a picture last night on Instagram. I can't even tell you. I mean, there are no words for how much I love this piece.
Yeah, it's neat to see your face glow. You just love it so much.
I do.
That
And you
doesn't
know,
come across on
I'll
Flosstube.
sit and work on it and just, I mean, it's, you can't really see how, and you know, my stitches aren't perfect by any means. Doing over 1 on 28 is, you know, it has its own special challenges.
Yeah.
But there's just a nap to the stitches, a depth to the stitches, that I can just sit here and stare at this and stare at it and stare at it. So you can see I still have to do the retaining wall over here. I have to put little flowers in. I have to do the lines on the sailboat and then finish off the darker color on the leaves.
Right.
And a little bit here.
Gorgeous.
And part 9 will be done. Like I said, part 10 has come out.
Okay.
Part 10, I haven't even looked to see what it is actually.
You haven't yet?
I haven't.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
She sent it. I haven't downloaded it yet.
It's going to be great.
What I have found working through all the rest of this is that it takes me about 10 days if I'm working on it monogamously to get each part done.
Each part done. Okay.
So what I usually have done in the past when I've been caught up, and I've been caught up for the most part on all of this, I'm going to do a slow pan across so you guys can really see, is I won't pick it up again until like the 20th or 22nd of the month.
Oh, okay.
And so that gives me time to work on other things.
Right, okay.
But also gives me time to get this done before the next part comes out. And it's really hard to believe that we are almost done. We only have 3 more parts to go. Wow. I mean, this just...
After seeing this on YouTube, I can't believe how true it is in person.
The colors?
Yeah, to what we see when we're on Flosstube. It's just amazing. Stunning
all the
artistry.
little pieces of
Yeah.
it. And as I've said before, it's not me. I'm just doing what the designer's telling me to do.
Right.
Donna Bayless is a master. Now, I am very happy with some of the colors. I pretty much am using the called for colors. The only ones I changed were the water. That is Tropical Ocean from Gentle Arts. And as I told you I did with the Cardinal, how I kind of block off a space and then go around.
Right.
That's what I do with this as well.
Okay.
Now you will notice on the first section, do you see those hard lines?
Yes.
That's where I learned. And I didn't take it out because...
Well, it looks like tied, but it looks like just a
that's
title
what other
difference.
people have said. Yeah. But I learned to kind of make it more swirly.
Yes.
And I just...
Beautiful.
So that's one of the color changes I made. And then this in here, that's Old Hickory from Geno Arts.
Isn't that a beautiful color?
It is. I love the different colors. And it's just supposed to be, I think it's like 830 or something like that. Another darkish brownish gold. But I love the depth you can get with the Geno Arts. So I didn't do a whole lot of color changes. The leaves here, you can see that's variegated as well. I believe that's an old Needle Necessities that I had from ages ago.
Okay.
And there's a matching tree like this on the very end. The last two parts have that tree on this side.
On the other end? Okay, great. So it's going to complete it and frame it.
It is.
Okay, good.
So, Harbor Haven.
Pretty. Just so pretty.
I could just... I finished up my stitching last night, put it away as it was getting closer to bed, and I'm just sitting there going, oh, this is so pretty.
No.
And Mike's like, yeah, it is really nice. And, you know, they just don't understand.
They don't get it.
He said, it's really big. I said, you should see some of the people that are doing on a bigger count fabric where it's going to be like 4 feet
really long.
Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm like,
you're really going to need a wall for that.
Just to warn you,
yeah.
This is getting professionally framed.
Framed. There you go.
We're spending some money on the framing.
Mind the budget now.
And then, here, hold up your Tis the Season.
Okay.
This is a Addicted Sisters moment.
Yay!
The two versions of Tis the Season.
Absolutely. I love how they're both different. It's
and
wonderful.
I like the lighting in here seems to be showing this fabric.
Yeah, beautifully.
More accurately.
Yep, I think beautifully. And I love your variegation that you talked about.
Yeah, for the cardinal.
Yeah, people should go back and if they haven't seen that video yet, you know, where you talk about that. It was
Yeah.
really good. And the Algerian eyelet too. It was going to be a conversation we were going to have today.
Oh.
But now we don't have
We
we don't have to do that because you can turn on YouTube when you drive. You can listen. You don't have to watch. No, I didn't watch, but you can listen. So Lynette, we're caught up. I'm studying on the home front.
Funny.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
She has a new one out. I have to see.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. So yeah, so 'tis the season.
So are you doing the words across the bottom?
I'm going to do the French.
You are doing the French.
I am.
Okay.
I really like what Lynette did.
The Blessings Be Thine.
Blessings Be Thine. And while that fits our family and our home, I did study French for 7 years.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, through junior high, high school, and college.
Nice.
So this is actually going to stay up on my sampler wall that we're creating going up the stairs to the second floor. This is going to stay up year round for me.
Nice.
So and just to be us. So I'm going to go ahead and do the French.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm going to do, this is Tamara Bowen's idea. I'm going to do the half snowflakes like there are up here.
Okay.
I'm going to do those down here. I'm going to get everything else done. And then I may extend this little pine bow a little bit.
Yeah, I had thought of that.
Yeah, just to fill that in a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, that's a great idea.
But you have to see if your words will still fit if you're doing the words.
If I do the words, yeah. Okay, so look at that pattern and see what we can do to play with that.
And then I'm just going to do the half snowflakes across.
Half snowflakes,
because I want to keep this up all season too.
Oh, absolutely. It's too beautiful.
It really is.
A great reminder of your time in Maryland and Northern Virginia, right? Yeah. Cardinals everywhere here.
Yeah, probably not many cardinals in Hawaii.
No.
So that is the whips. Of course, nothing finished. I've got to get out that sewing machine and FFO those little ornaments that I still haven't finished.
You do.
From
You do. They're
July.
beautiful. They're beautiful.
They are.
Yeah.
And it's just, the sewing machine is sitting under my desk, and we can walk in there when we're done here. Just sitting under my desk saying, it's not like I've never sewed before. I used to have a sewing machine. It's just doing it.
Well, then that's another thing we'll talk about too, because I want to be able to learn to think about how to use the sewing machine, so I'm not so afraid of FFOing myself. Right?
Exactly.
I mean, it's a straight stitch. Just keep your fingers out of the way.
How hard can it be?
It
right?
can't be that hard. It can't be. We just have to learn to think like we do about counts and floss variegation.
Yes.
It's a skill.
Plan ahead. Yep.
Yeah.
So let's see. We'll jump here a little bit to plans, and then we'll talk about some haul stuff and some other things. Okay. So I had showed this one in my last video.
Okay.
And
really
yeah, I want to get started with fall. I'm like everybody else. I'm getting this feeling of
I know.
Got to do some fall things.
Pumpkin spice everything.
Yeah. We have a friend, speaking of pumpkin spice everything, we have a friend who works at, whether she works at Harris Teeter or some kind of grocery store out on the Eastern Shore.
Okay.
And she's been posting on Facebook all of the pumpkin spice things coming into the store. You know, as a shopper, you're not aware of it.
Right.
It's there, but you don't realize how much. So she, as one of the persons that works there and stocks and changes prices, I swear every type of grocery there is, except maybe produce, has pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice in it, bring it.
It's just crazy. So anyways, somebody on my last video, I showed the
That is so pretty.
the dark mountain fabric, my
Oh, that's
last
stunning.
XG Designs.
Oh, that's another
subscription.
thing for us to talk about today is Xjude Designs. Yep, that's on my list.
Love it, love it, love it. And she mentioned, and I didn't even see it, how doesn't that look like leaves?
Yes, I noticed that when you showed it last time.
And I didn't even see it.
Perfect.
And and so she said, perfect for a fall piece.
Absolutely.
And I was like, okay, not just fall. Now, you guys know I'm not into Halloween that much.
I'm not a Halloween stitcher either, but fall,
But
yes.
I loved this piece because I love how it's kind of quilty.
Yeah.
On the pumpkins, they're so pretty. Now, one thing I didn't realize until I looked at the pattern is that there's actually an alternative design.
Really? For
if
right
you
there?
don't want to do the face.
Face?
And so I saved a photo.
Uh-oh. Okay.
As I do.
This is going to be fun.
Failed.
Uh-oh, this could be stash enhancement. This could be stash
This happens.
enhancement. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, come here.
Okay. Looks good. Oh, done. Stash enhancement. Gotta happen.
Do you see the leaves on that center pumpkin instead of that face? Is that cute or is that cute?
That is so pretty.
So that is what I will be doing with this fabric. And I've decided, because this does have this darker pumpkin on the end, and this is a very, gray fabric. What I'm going to do is I'll flip the fabric so that I start as normal. Well, yeah, there's a line here, so I can start in the upper left corner.
Okay.
So I'm going to start over here.
And make sure you use that.
And make sure that the darker pieces fall behind here. So by the time I get over to this pumpkin, hopefully I will be over in here more. Now this piece is bigger. This is 36 count. This is bigger than what I'll need.
Okay.
This, even with the borders.
Okay.
So it'll probably end over here someplace. So I'm hoping that pumpkin will fall over in here in the lighter.
It's going to be amazing. That's just beautiful with that variation.
Isn't that something?
Fantastic. Yeah.
XG Designs. Don't be afraid to order from Hungary on Etsy. It works well. The other thing I want to start is Autumn Time.
Oh my gosh.
Now this is the pattern that Linda Spalding sent to me when I mentioned on my Flosstube that I had gotten the other ones, but that Autumn Time doesn't seem to be available. She had it. She stitched it. She said, Jan. I'm like, oh, Linda, thank you.
Thank you. It's really pretty.
And then Stitches with Sophie, Linda Hogel on Instagram said, Jan, I have all the other ones, but I don't have that.
Oh, so you're going to have to pass it?
Once I get this done, this will be going to Stitches with Sophie, and we're doing an exchange. She has all of the Blackbird Designs Loose Feathers designs. So she said, pick one and send it, and I'll send it to you.
That's on our list to talk about today, too. Blackbird Loose Feathers.
So how long are you staying here today? I think she's staying overnight. That's right.
Rush hour. It's quicker if I wait a while than DC traffic.
So I also got, and these actually just came yesterday.
I know, aren't they beautiful?
I haven't even taken them out of the bags yet. The Floss Club from Victorian Motto. Now I get the limited edition, 6 from the limited edition, and the 6 primitive. So this is the palette.
They're just amazing.
For the primitive.
I'm so excited.
And these don't look to be as variegated as they usually are.
As they usually are.
This one is called Essential. So it's kind of a tomato red.
It is, yeah.
More orange to it, I think,
more orange
than it's showing on there, yeah?
I'm seeing pink. Do you see pink?
Are you seeing pink?
Do you see pink right through here? Or no?
No.
Okay. That's why
maybe a dark coral type of...
Coral, there you go. Sure.
So that's that. This one is called Antique Cocoa.
Yeah, I like the variegation.
This has
in
some
that
nice
one.
variegation.
Yeah. Oh, that's stunning.
Look how pretty that is. And again, no DMC conversion when there's this much variegation.
Right. Okay. Learning.
This one is called Pottery. She's saying the DMC conversion is 3768. Without my glasses on, I can't tell. I think there's a little bit of dark to light.
Almost
I
green.
think it's showing up more on the camera than it is in real life. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It's a little bit brighter.
It's beautiful
on the camera. This one is called Ireland Green. Oh. And that has no DMC conversion.
It's beautiful. You can see an undertone of a little bit of yellow in there.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Really pretty. Brown. Yeah, brown.
This one I love. Primitive Stone.
Oh, my stars. This is the kind of stone everybody wants to do a walkway in.
Yes.
You know, a walk color up to a beautiful door like you take pictures of and post for us. That is beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Somebody posted a picture of their house that was built before Lincoln was born on Instagram last night, and I said, I want to come and take a picture of your
the
door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't mind me.
I just need a picture.
This one is called Green Potion. The DMC conversion is 523.
That does resemble 523.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yes.
Pretty soft green.
They're just
And I have so much light coming in that it's really
looks
showing
really good. Yeah,
really
really
bright.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my phone going off.
Oh.
One of my children has
I
left
thought
home or returned home.
Oh.
Sorry.
I thought the cat had gotten into something again. And this is the limited edition set.
Scent?
Set.
Well, you know, Deb was wondering if we could have scratch and sniff.
This is true.
So,
True. Very light peach. I don't see a whole lot of variegation on this, but she says there's no conversion.
okay.
This is the lighting is blowing this one out.
Yeah. It's really,
Yeah,
No, it's
yeah.
darker and richer than that. Not dark, 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 but it's, there you go.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
Coral orange. Again, no, not a whole lot of variegation. The DMC conversion is 920.
920.
That really kind of matches my shirt.
It does match your shirt. Yeah.
Variegated light purple.
Oh,
Light to dark.
beautiful.
Again, Nancy does great things with purple.
She does. We need to stitch that in a cowl.
And everyone, keep this in mind. These are 20-yard skeins.
Skeins are huge.
There is so much floss here. Light brown or light copper brown. No DMC conversion. This is gorgeous. I love that.
Just beautiful.
Dried celery. DMC conversion 524. So we had 523
23.
in the other pack, and this
Okay.
is 524.
Just gorgeous.
And then Antique Red Barn, DMC conversion 221. Oh, there's definitely lights and darks to this one.
Huge. Glorious.
Look how pretty that is.
Such gifted.
Yeah, she does a great
She
job.
is so gifted.
So, I hope I haven't been flopping around on the microphone. If you guys have been getting strange sounds, I'm sorry.
We're sorry. We're just chatting and having fun and covering the
Professionals here.
microphone. Yeah.
Or not.
Or not.
So the next thing I wanted to show you guys is I gave a little teaser that Nancy Victorian Motto Sampler Shop is providing something for my giveaway. I have not received that yet, so we're not doing the giveaway yet, but I did want to show you what I do have pulled together because Kelly's here. Kelly generously sent this to me. You ended up with 2?
Because, you know, sometimes you just can't wait. And then Julie at Gulf Coast Stitches, I had picked this up at my LNS, and they needed to order it because they were out. When
Your LNS is in Stitches.
It's in Stitches, yeah, and the big stitching display of some kind that I've never heard of before. And
Woodlawn?
Woodlawn.
You'd never heard of Woodlawn?
Never heard of Woodlawn. So Woodlawn had happened, and they were out of this, so they ordered it for me. But it was just taking a really long time with the store being busy. So then I found Gulf Coast Stitches, Julie, and well, you know, I didn't have to wait
Rest is
anymore.
history.
So there you go. So I had
she ended
to.
up with 2.
So there you go.
And this isn't something I'm going to stitch. It's very cute, and Lord knows I watched Little House on the Prairie growing up. I
Yeah.
really did. But this isn't something I'm going to stitch and hang on the wall. So it is my giveaway, and I am including with this giveaway. So I'll have 2 giveaways. Some of Nancy's floss. Now,
oh my stars, how pretty.
I went through the colors listed.
Okay.
Beth uses Weeks Dye Works on here.
Right.
I went through the colors and pulled out some that I thought were close to some of the ones listed here. I did not note on the cards. I put Nancy's color names on it, but I did not note on the card which one it corresponded to, in case you don't want to use it.
Okay.
You know,
Right.
But anyways, and you know, I was going through this morning my copious stash of Victorian Motto, and like I said, these are 20-yard skeins. I've pulled out 5 yards of each of these. So I still have a ton left.
Right.
But I decided that because Kelly was so generous to give me
I didn't know this.
the chart she gets the set.
Oh, Jan, thank you. Oh.
So 5 yards for this, 5 yards for Kelly. I still have 10 yards of these colors left. So
I'm going to need a new project bag because it's over there. Yeah, my copy's right over there.
Yay.
Yay.
Have you started this yet?
I have not. It's on our list to talk about extrude designs, to talk about, fabric and right.
So I hope you can use those.
Oh, they're going to be
You may already
beautiful.
have them because do you subscribe to both of the clubs?
I do now. Not both. I just do the Prim. I kind of really connect with Saltbox Stitcher.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, so I'm part of the Prim, and then I do Julie at Gulf Coast Stitches. I think her floss tube's closed, though. I think she said in the last video.
Oh, her floss club,
is closed.
Yeah.
But I do Julie's as well.
Okay, nice, yeah.
Yeah, so I have accumulations of weeks and Victorian motto coming. This is going to be fantastic.
Yay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very welcome. So, guys, I think that's pretty much all today. We're only at 30 minutes, so that's good. Kelly and I have a lot to talk about.
A lot.
So we are going to go ahead and go, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for being here. We're going to have fun. Sorry you guys can't all join us. Wouldn't it be great to just sit around and chat and StitchCon. That's what we'll be doing.
There you go. She's going to, well, that's why I came, because I can't go to StitchCon this year. So, or the Midwest retreat. So, but that's okay. So get together locally.
What about the one in Herndon? Are you going to the one in Herndon?
See, we have a lot to talk about because Herndon's not far from me.
Exactly.
Right. No, she's going to connect me.
All right. I have work to do.
Yep. Yes.
We'll talk to you later, guys. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.